Run, don't walk to Michael's because they finally put out their whole Halloween collection. I got the insider, and my friend who works at Michael's, we're not really friends, but we're like, I see him a lot when we're shopping. He basically told me that everything was gonna come this week and to make sure that I came before the weekend. So it's Friday in the morning and I came, and friends, I have to show you what I found. Before we get started, my name is Jeremy, jeremie. Also a freelance illustrator and vegan recipe developer, and I make spooky art all year round. And this is definitely my season, and I'm doing lots of spooky stuff. So if you like that stuff and want to be a spooky hoe with me, make sure you subscribe down below and follow me on my social media, and I'll see you guys in the end. All right, friends, so I went to two Michaels. I didn't mention that in the first part of this video because I had originally filmed this first video, and then I noticed that there was more stuff at a local Michaels near me. So I ended up going back yesterday as well, and I need to show you what I found, friends. So there's lots of neon brightness. It reminds me of original 2090s Halloween, which is what I like to collect. And I have to say, Halloween at Michael's is my favorite this year. So these ghost things, they are available at Dollar Tree, like very similar ones. So I don't know if I would buy them here, but there was so many other things like these velvet flocked bats in really bright colors that I think would be perfect for a Halloween tree and to hang around your house. They're super, super cute. They also have lots of signage like this home sweet home one in coffin shape, the cat one that says welcome. There's just so many welcome signs. So if you're looking for that, I definitely recommend going to Michael's because they have, I think, by far my favorite that I've seen. They also have some really amazing doll things like these cats. I freaking love the guy one in the little tuxedo. I think it's so cute. And again, just very much 90s, early 2K signage. These candelabras, you'll see that at the end that I actually took them home. I'm obsessed. They're so freaking beautiful. Also have these lovely pumpkin candy buckets. I already have a crystal or like glass one that's clear, so I definitely wouldn't pick another one up, but I do like the colors for those. The balloon words seem to be really in this year and last year, so you'll probably see a lot more of that. These bookends with the black hats, I think, were just so gorgeous. They have lots of potion bottles this year, I realized, just a lot of them. Countdown, I really like that. And then also these black and like orange cats, I just thought were so freaking cute. I love little animal things. I'm obsessed with animals. Funky little characters, these ghosts, jack-o'-lantern, and black cat things were just really, really adorable. And again, just I'm obsessed with all the colors. Like, look at this bright neon colors. It reminds me so much of like my childhood, but in a more modern way. And you'll see it throughout the whole video. Like, that's basically what is available at Michael's this year on top of the spooky stuff. Showing you the prices here for the garlands. They run from like $14.99 all the way to the $24.99. These are amazing. I was so impressed. My favorite ones you'll see here in a second are ones that have like these witch hats. There's also some that are in the triangle shape right there with like the different pattern designs, lots of ghost ones. And then of course they just have the bright neon color. Like I just was so obsessed with everything here. And they have so many to choose from. And again, from $24.99 to $14.99 is what your price range will be for those. They had these long hanging characters. So again, the black cat, the skeleton, and the jack-o'-lantern. And I think those will look really nice for a Halloween party. Lots of signage again. And also, friends, so many pillows. I was really impressed with their pillow selection this year. I've been stocking up on black cats, by the way. I'm not really a cat person, but I do love just like a spooky black cat, and they have lots of them to choose from. This skeleton pillow I thought was so fun because the little legs hang off of it, and I think that would look really fun on a little couch or something, and it just adds a little nice extra oomph to your decor. My favorite pillows had to be these orange velvet pillows with the black bats on it. I just thought it was so beautiful. It reminded me of like antique Halloween with like a moon shaped orange color and bats flying through it. I might try to DIY those honestly, but yeah, they have so many pillows to choose from. In the next clip, you'll see. But yeah, lots of things to choose from, and everything are the bright colors. I just love them so much. Here are the pillows, so there's plenty to choose from. They are a little bit on the pricier side, I will say. Like I think the original circle bat ones that I saw were like $40 if I'm not mistaken. So they're a little bit pricier. So definitely grab a coupon for those. This cat one was pretty fun. I already got a cat one from Home Goods, so I didn't take any pillows. I also love this velvety bat one with the 3D bats on it. I just thought that was really fun and would look really beautiful like in a bedspread with like a velvet. Yeah, I'm trying to give you guys ideas with what to do with these pillows. These are kind of pricey, I'm not gonna lie, so definitely grab a coupon or wait till they go on sale because I'm pretty sure they're gonna go on sale pretty soon. The wreaths, I wasn't too crazy because they kind of remind me of the garlands from Dollar Tree, and I can definitely DIY that. But it is an option if you're not into DIYing. They have lots of stuff to choose from. But this like sparkly garlandy material, I definitely will say you can find it at Dollar Tree for cheaper. And again, with the signage, I love that they really went all out. They just have like different themes and different characters. I love that little moon shelf, but it was like 40 something dollars, so a little bit pricier. But I love a moon shelf. I think they're so gorgeous. Bathtub friends would be so fun in the bathroom. They have these dogs, which again, I'm obsessed with animals. And I don't think we get too many dog familiars, so that was really nice that they had that option. I so would have gotten this haunted house if it was like a cookie jar or something, but it is so freaking cute. This neon wreath, by the way, I want it so bad, but I'm so tempted to DIY it because I think I could. And then also this, I resonated with this sign that says we're like really into Halloween so much, but I don't really like to get things with words on it because I feel like it's a little tacky. Anyways, moving on. There were some pumpkins, friends. I like these because you can use them and they're not as heavy as real pumpkins. So yeah, that's an alternative for you. Again, there's lots of wooden things. I've realized all the craft stores kind of have these things. Michael's has some really cool options though because theirs actually light up. So you can paint them, put glitter on them, bedazzle them, Mod Podge, whatever you want to do. There's so many items to choose from. And yeah, like look at that. They even have shadow boxes and the ones that light up. I was really, really impressed with the selection that they have this year. The Lemax Collection. My store actually did not have it out, but in the next store that I visited right after these clips, you'll see that they actually had it out. And the Lemax Collection is so beautiful, honestly. So one of my favorite things to see. But again, they have lots of these painting DIY things, and these were ceramic, by the way. And they had really nice signs that you can put outside of your like porch or balcony. On to the next store. I want to live in this Lemix Halloween town. It is so freaking beautiful. My favorites always have to be like the witchy ones because I'm such a witchy, spooky hoe. But there was so many beautiful ones. These are pretty pricey. Like if you're gonna buy a whole town, I want to say it's gonna be like at least $1,000 because they are pretty pricey. But it is so beautiful, and I know these sell out really really quickly. Like every time I see them on the website, people buy them so quickly and they sell out so quickly. So if you are wanting to build your own Halloween town, highly recommend you start doing it because it's going to sell out really fast and they have some really nice options for you this year. This Michael had some similar things that I saw in the last Michaels that I went to before, but this one also had some things that mine didn't, like these jack-o'-lantern and ghosts and other lighting options. Some of them sing and like move their mouths and stuff, which is really cool. I've seen something like this in Target last year, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be back this year, and you'll probably see this in a lot of other stores as well. Something that I really loved were the ornaments that they had here, so I'll definitely have to go back and get some. They had some really lovely designs. This Michaels also had a countdown coffin, which was not at the one that I went to before, and I just thought that was really, really nice. I love a good countdown for Christmas or Halloween. I just think it's really fun. These signs, I'm obsessed with them, like the LED bulbs. I think they're so beautiful. And lots of pillows to choose from. This sign was really fun. I love these signs. I just don't love them for my house, but I think they're so cute. Again, the pillow with the freaking bats, I want them so bad. This is another thing that I didn't see at my store were like the knitted pumpkins with the spider. They remind me of like the autumny knitted things for like harvest people, but Halloween, which was really fun. And again, lots of pillows, lots of garlands to choose from. Selection from Michaels this year, I'm just like really impressed with. They are just amazing. They really went all out. I also checked out this section because it was a little bit different setup from my Michaels that I normally go to. So I just wanted to see like if they had anything else. I did see that they had some things for the flower arrangements, like witch hats and ghosts and stuff that wasn't at mine. But yeah, so definitely recommend going to different Michaels because each store has maybe something that the other doesn't. So you might find something that you're wanting that you're not going to find at the other ones. But nonetheless, this was my favorite Halloween selection thus far. I found some really good finds. Let's hop on over back to the haul and show you what I got on both days. Hola Spikijos, I'm back home, and friends, I found a few cute items. I honestly didn't bring home too much because the items that I got were a little bit on the pricier side. So I really wanted to get items that I really wanted that were more expensive because I knew I was gonna get a really good deal with all the rewards, coupons, and the cash that I had. Start out really strong. I fell in love with these candelabras, friends. Look at this. So they are just like some spooky candelabras. They're black metal, and it has this spider, oops, it's the wrong way. This spider detail with the bat. So these retail for $24.99, but I got a good deal because I had my coupons, rewards, and a lot of the Halloween stuff is on sale currently. So make sure you scan everything, and also when you're looking online on the website or the app, you'll see the actual price that it's selling for right now, not the one that's on the tag. And I follow a fellow creator on here with a really large following. I love her videos, but I was watching her most recent haul, and basically she was talking about how last year she bought one candelabra and she didn't buy the second pair, and so whenever she decorates with it, it's really hard because it looks like there's one missing. And so this year she bought the second one, but she recommended, like, you know, like when you get a candelabra, to buy the two because you never know if you'll be able to find it again. And then also when you decorate like a fireplace or something, it's really nice to have two on both sides. So I took both of these. I did ask if there was going to be more coming in, and they told me that these were the only two that basically they saw in their inventory that they're going to be getting. So they said if I wanted it to go ahead and take it, because after that it's going to be gone. So I took the only two that were available, and I got such a really good deal. So I'm disrupting your current viewing of the haul because I need you guys to see what I got today as well. Speaking of the ghost blow mold, here he is. He's so cute, and it's perfect because it also matches the same size of the Cracker Barrel Witch and the Cracker Barrel Cat and Pumpkin. And I only got newer blow molds because all three of them remind me of like vintage Halloween, which is what I typically collect, except at a more affordable cost. So this wasn't on sale, but Michaels currently has a coupon on their website that you can use to get this. I think it's 20% off. So it was original price $49.99, but I got it for $39.99. So it's the same price that I paid for the Cracker Barrel Witch and the Black Cat with the jack-o'-lantern. So as you saw, friends, I also picked up a couple of other things that were in the store that I saw yesterday at Michael's and today. And because they were gonna come out a little bit cheaper with my discount, I decided to just go ahead and grab them because there was very few. And you can kind of tell like what people are wanting to grab, and some of the pieces that I wanted were those things that I think are gonna sell out really quickly. I decided to just go ahead and get it because I'm probably not gonna be able to buy them online because it sells so quickly online. Something that I saw yesterday were these pillows, and I am obsessed with them. I love like a tapestry pillow, and that's what these remind me of. So this is a ghost one, and then the jack-o'-lantern one. Again, they just remind me of like the vintage, antique, Victorian stuff. I love them so much, and I think they're perfect for decorating a bed with, or like a couch or love seat. They're super tiny. These are $12.99, so they're kind of pricey, not gonna lie. Like I would pay like maybe $6 or $5 for this. But what I will say is that again, you always get a discount, and always scan these or check the website to see how much things are truly in the store, because typically the things that are in season or coming to be in season are on sale at Michael's or Joann or any store. Basically, like the things will be really cheap because they want to get rid of it. Some things that I saw yesterday were the Halloween dogs and cats, and I just really fell in love with them. I feel like we mainly get cats for Halloween, and I am a dog person. I love a black cat and witchy stuff, but I'm a dog person. Like dogs are my familiars, and so I fell in love with these. They're both dressed up as ghosts. So here is that one. It looks like a golden retriever kind of. And then this one, I thought this was a cat, but it's definitely a dog, and it just has pointy ears. I love that it actually looks like a full-on ghost. These are $7.99, by the way. I don't think these are on sale, but they definitely can take the coupon, so make sure you get the coupon online. Michael's is doing such a good job with the like vintage Halloween colors, so I just love that the pink is on here, the bright neon orange. This one is kind of dressed up like a witch or wizard. I love all four of these. These are definitely going to be like out all year round in my art studio because they're so cute. I love them so much. Okay, so I talked about these a couple of times in my videos, but I have been loving these little chemical like cups. I'm pretty sure you could buy these online and like find some pretty cheap, but these originally are $7.99, the bigger ones, and they are currently on sale for $3.49, I believe. And so they came out super duper cheap, so I had to go ahead and take them because I've been wanting them. And last night when I made my order, I ended up buying the ones that I showed earlier in this video when I went yesterday that have like the black like handle to like hold it on. I've been eyeing stuff like this for the bathroom because I'm definitely wanting to go for like a spooky, like science-y doctor, old vintage spooky lab decor. So I've been wanting to grab these because they're just so affordable. This shape I just love. I feel like this is super chemistry science lab like feel, and these are also just like super cheap compared to buying like antique ones, which I would like normally do. These are the ones that I showed you in the store that I wanted like earlier in this video, as well as my last Michael's video, and they're just so freaking adorable. I love them so much. So these go for $14.99. I don't remember how much I paid. I'll put it on the screen, but so cheap, friends. I think honestly it was like $8 if I'm not mistaken. So it came out so cheap, so I had to take it because I've been wanting these. Last year they sold out so quickly, so I didn't get to get any, but I love them, and I just think they're just so perfect for decorating with. And then I got this shape as well. This one was also $14.99. I love these because it has the black metal piece to kind of hold it up in the air. A candle on here I think will be so cute, or like fill it up with stuff. These are definitely all year pieces. Like I mentioned, I would leave this out because they're just so sexy. Like they're just so cute. Got the thing that I wanted so bad, the bigger coffin. So this is the $24.99 coffin, so the biggest one that they offer. This one is it doesn't have the size on it, but the one that I originally got in my first Michael's video was the smallest one because it came out super cheap. But these were only $14.99 for the big one, so I had to grab it while I could. These sell out every freaking time, I swear. So it just lifts up. It has a piece of tape on, so I'm not gonna take it off. But these just lift up and you can put in here like a terrarium. You can use it for jewelry storage. This is glass, so you don't want to put like, maybe you can put crystals in here, but I'll be very careful because this is glass, so it will definitely break. I right by things like a coffin or super spooky stuff. I try to get stuff that looks very elegant or like really sexy. I don't want things that are a little bit too tacky or like too spot on. Like I want people to kind of look at it and be like, what is that? And then turns out it is a coffin. It's definitely my decor style, and I also just love like Victorian and vintage things, so I think this will be blending in really well with it. Something not a part of the Halloween collection, but that I will be using for my Halloween collection. So you may know that I'm an artist, illustrator, and I also like to make handmade goods, and especially for like spooky season. Since I don't have a lot of time to do it throughout the whole year, I like to offer some few like handmade pieces that people can buy and take as a collectible from my shop, because I usually just have prints and stickers and stuff, but I want to do more handmade goods for my drop this year. And so this is paper mache material. I typically will make the paper mache myself, but this is just a little bit quicker, and because I don't have a lot of time on my hands, I decided this would be really fun to purchase. And it's called a fast mache because it dries really quickly, which is really nice because on the weekends I don't have a lot of time to spend like making handmade stuff, so it's nice to do this in a quick time. So yeah, if you want to see what I make with this, make sure you follow me on here, on my social media, and also subscribe to my website because I'm going to be posting what I'm going to be selling when I make it. The next two things that I found were these bad boys. So the craft stores are making some really good, really fun, like wooden art pieces that you can make your own. But basically these are some coffin boxes, which are so fun, and I really like them because they're kind of like in the shape of tombstones versus just like a regular coffin, which I just thought was really cool. Always looking for things to put my rings in and just like little things for my craft area, and so I thought these would be really cute for my nightstand and for my desk area. And so I'm definitely gonna make a video on like staining these and like decorating them in my art style, so look out for that. But yeah, I highly recommend picking some of these up. I really wish they had bigger ones because I think these designs will be really fun. I know Joann's had like a bigger one that I saw, and I posted it in my second Joann video, so make sure you check that out because you'll be able to see it there. But these are nice as well, just for like little trinkets and rings and stuff. So this bad boy was $24.99. They always put the Canada prices on there, so I get confused, but it was $24.99 US. And I just loved it, and I just thought it would look really cute like on a bookshelf and like have some flowers or plants in there. I thought it would be really nice. This is definitely an all-year piece, and I just love bats. It's so freaking cute. And last but not least, I am obsessed with the Lemax collections. I love them every year. I do not have the space for it or the money because they're really expensive, but it'd be really fun to have a whole Halloween town, I think, one year, eventually when I have bigger space. But what I do like to get are some of the little witches and stuff just to like decorate my desk with and like use in videos. And so I found this one. So this is the, they don't have names, but it is a witch that is flying with a black hat, and it says curbside pickup, which I just think is really fun. So there's the jack-o'-lantern, there's the black hat, there's the witch. I love that she's green, kind of like very iconic, spooky Halloween. And then also again, it says curbside pickup, and she's flying. I love this thing. I'm definitely gonna put this on my desk and just have it throughout the whole year. But I'm really excited about this one. Last year I bought, I think it's a Countdown Lemax Collection Halloween set. I definitely have to go in my storage once I come back from vacation in September and find some of my Halloween pieces to decorate with, because I have been collecting some that I found on clearance last year. But again, you don't have to wait till clearance hits. You can buy them now. Just make sure you look on the website before you head to the store if you're going in store, to make sure that you can see if like it's on sale or not, because you're going to save yourself a lot of money. All right, that's it, friends. Today's Friday, July 21st if you're watching this video, and I'm going to get this video up today, because if not today, then tomorrow. But I definitely want to get this video up really quickly so you guys can go see what's in store, because I'm pretty sure it's going to sell out really fast. My Michaels doesn't sell out too quickly because I think it's more like on our quieter side of town, and so not a lot of people come over here. But regardless, if you live in a busier place or quieter place, highly recommend going ASAP because there's a lot of cute stuff. I'm really impressed with Michael's collection this year. I think by far they have been my favorite when it comes to like color and actual Halloween looking pieces. It reminds me so much of the 90s and early 2000s Halloween, which is like what I like to collect, and the colors were just so fun, which I'm surprised. I don't really love a lot of color when it comes to Halloween. Like I typically stick to the orange, green, black, purple, very early Halloween. But this colors that they have this year I just think are so beautiful. I know Target is also doing a very similar color collection, so really cool to see their interpretations of it. So yeah, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys get from Michaels this year. I want to know. I want to see. Be sure to subscribe to the channel because I will be doing more of these. I'll also be traveling pretty soon and taking you guys on my spooky travels. And then once October hits, or September, I'll be dropping a lot of art pieces for Halloween and spooky season, and also making really fun videos. Be sure to follow me on my social media for quicker content, and also be sure to subscribe to my website so you know when all these fun products drop. I will see you on the next one. Take care, keep it spooky, and I'll see you later.